Hey everyone, okay, so today I'm going to be giving you my thoughts on this. Here it is. Now this is new from Benefit and it is the Porefessional and it is the Hydrate primer, which apparently hydrates the skin for 12 hours while prolonging makeup and of course minimizing the look of pores. So let's get the negative out of the way first. Now this product is £29, which is really high end and I think quite really high end for Benefit, that kind of price, for 22 mils of product, which is really not that great at all. But the product does live up to its claims to a certain degree. The problem comes is that you don't need a pea-size amount. You need a relatively good amount of product to get this to work. And it also, especially if you're quite pory, so say you're pory right here in the center of the forehead and basically this T-zone area, in order to get that pore minimizing effect, which it does do really well, you need a fair amount of product. So this is going to last you not very long at all, which is kind of sad. Now there are lots of products on the market that offer incredible pore reduction qualities for a cheaper amount with a much more, I mean, you'd expect 30 mils, wouldn't you? But we'll pop on some foundation anyway. Now I'm going to use my number 12 brush, which is this brush here. And I love this brush for applying foundation because you can just shoe shine it in, which is great unless you have very, very dry skin, because then it's just going to micro exfoliate. And all I do is this, and I buff it in all over the face because it gives the skin this really realistic feel to the face, which I really like. Now this product does produce some additional longevity to your foundation, but because it's meant to be luminous, you're not going to get that same effect that you would if you were using a matte based one. And of course, if you're using a luminous primer, you're probably going to use a luminous moisturizer and again, a luminous foundation, I'm sorry. And again, that will affect the longevity of the product. But it does give a really nice effect and you can see the difference when using this as opposed to using nothing at all or just a standard moisturizer. Now, quick lesson here. There's nothing pretty much left on the brush in terms of product. It's all pretty much now on my face. And I would still continue to keep buffing. And the reason being is because you want to make sure that everything as best as possible is covered, right? So everything is covered. And then you'll go in afterwards. I'm not going to bother because I don't give a shit. But afterwards you go in and you go, oh, okay, I need to just cover that. So you'd use a tiny bit of concealer for that. And I might just want to, cover up something underneath the eye. So you might do that. But it's about getting the minimum amount of product on the skin so that it looks really, really good. And then just fixing the kind of irritants on the face. Do I recommend this? Yeah, I do. I think it's a really good product, but it just is, it needs to be 30 mils. And it may sound ridiculous, but those 8 mils, that's going to last you another 2 weeks. And that's a problem when you're taking away, but you've got a really high price tag. It just, find that a bit yuck. I also use MAC Face and Body here, which is a really old one, but it's such a good product. It works really, really well and gives a very, very natural effect to the face, which I really, really like. MAC were onto something many, many years ago before they turned into an awful company. By making a foundation that was truly quite skin-like. And that was quite extraordinary for the time because you are talking 25 more years ago now, way more. So it was pretty incredible. Anyway, let me know what your thoughts are on Benefit in general. I like a lot of Benefit products, but I hate the packaging always. And I hate the kind of really cutesy kind of aspect of it. It just doesn't, I don't know why, it doesn't appeal to me. And it's weird because you've got that really cutesy kind of very young sort of schoolgirly kind of vibe going on. But the price point is much more akin to somebody in their 30s and 40s. So there's kind of that weird thing going on. But yeah, let me know what you think and I'll see you all soon. Bye-bye.